A disappointing result today, Gordon, losing 2-0 to the Benburb, but probably more disappointingly so was the performance, I would say, over the 90 minutes.
I think you're right. After the last two performances, really disappointed they didn't really turn up. I think at Clydebank one we played a lot of good stuff and got a deserved win, and Wednesday night there I thought we played some good stuff again, maybe just never got a big lead in front of goal, lost a couple of poor goals, but those two games I thought building a good bit of momentum, and then it just went away for us today.
I saw that you put yourself on the team sheet again today, Gordon, and I know you've got a couple of injured players that were here today as well, but injuries have clearly caused you problems with the squad selection today, but how much did that actually have an impact on the squad that you picked?
I mean, it's far from ideal, you know. We've probably since the start of pre-season we've just had a crazy run of injuries and guys unavailable, and you know the day's probably the worst one yet. Andy's dislocated his knee last Saturday in training. Big Bucky's now got a lump in his leg from the other night, and we've obviously got a few guys that have been out sort of a while as well, and Anton with his dislocation. So it's never ideal, Helen, but it's you know, you read that and you see that with plenty of teams, and it's no an excuse. You know, we still had a strong team out, and I was just really disappointed with what we put in there.
We didn't see the Rossville that we've come to know and love today, Gordon. You didn't seem to move the ball quick enough, and we weren't really tight in the press. Are these learning curves that the squad has to taking this step up? Or?
I don't think that today was anything to do with step up, because we've came through the leagues with Benz and we know all about them and we know how they play, and we just never coped with their intensity today. They just looked hungrier for everything and thirsty things, and they just sort of ground us into the ground really, and it was hard to watch.
They seemed to take most spells of possession throughout the first half, and you know, we came alive a wee bit in the last kind of 20 minutes, but we didn't really seem to create anything today.
Nah, it was we were poor today, and you know, I can take that on the chin. We're poor all over the park, and it's you know, that's on me at the end of the day. I brought a squad together, and it's me that picks the team and the system, so happy to take the blame on it.
Do you think that there was maybe something today that you didn't get right, or is it, you know, is that something you're going to take personal? Or?
I mean, any time we don't win, even when we draw, you know, I go and look at myself and think, could I influence things better? Different subs, different system to start. I mean, we went with a system that to try and be aggressive and try and get after them, and it's the last two games we've done really well in it, and today we just never got going in it. So possibly things I could have done different, but we've played well the last two games with the same system. So
your stats previously, as we all know, we've discussed in previous seasons with our success we've had, have been exceptional. It's always tough to follow on from that coming up to this Premier League, but you've won 2 and 8 so far this season. Has that been a bit of an eye-opener, a bit of a realistic expectation, or is there disappointment behind those stats for you?
Me personally, Helen, I'm always disappointed with a start to the cup and the league. Just because, you know, probably since I've been a manager, all I've used winning, but I'm not daft either, and I know what this level's about. I know we still need a few guys in to help us. So, you know, we're trying our best. Injuries have hindered us. Obviously, a lack of training, like every other team. We've not had any flow to that, and we need to get the 2 sessions a week again, and hopefully get some guys back to help us.
Credit to Benburb, they've always been a sticky team for us. I don't actually remember, you maybe don't remember better than me, but I don't remember the last time we beat them, and as you said, they came from the same place that we did last season. Is there something that, you know, we're missing, just not matching them?
I think you've hit the nail on the head there. It's we never matched them, and you've got to match Ben's intensity in a fight and a dig, and we've never done that. And that's a frustrating thing for me, because to me it's one of the easy things of football. We normally do the hard things well, which is moving the ball, keeping the ball, and getting at teams. For me, that's difficult, but the graft and the being first and seconds, to me that's a basic, and they were better than us at it again today.
I don't know if you saw there, Gordon, I think you maybe had headed in already, but there was a wee bit of unrest between the boys as they were doing their cool down. I suspect that's probably frustration, but is that something that you're finding is causing difficulties within the squad at the moment?
No, not at all. I mean, they're a really tight bunch, and like I say, the majority of them have came through winning. Last 2 seasons are used to winning, and you know, when we're not winning, it's a problem, and they're just really they're frustrated. They're frustrated at the performance today. You know, they're an honest group of boys. You know, speaking in there, they're frustrated at, you know, what they put into that, and the fact that it was quite a comfortable afternoon for Ben's. But they're an honest group of guys, and you know, they're still all together. You know, and I'd be worried if they weren't. If they weren't doing that, and a wee bit upset with each other, and that's, to me, that's a good sign. It shows that they're not willing to just accept it. And let's say we're all together with it, and we just need to keep trying to improve, get back to our 2 sessions a week, as I say, and maybe get 1 or 2 in to help the squad.
And looking forward to, have you got any midweek games this week, or is it just straight ahead to next weekend?
No, it's the midweeks are over, so we're away to Rutherglen next week, so it'll be another tough one, a team we know well, obviously.
And are you hoping to have, I know obviously Andy's injury is a particularly bad one, and we wish him the best of luck in his recovery, but are you hoping to have a few of these boys back for next week, or do you think you'll be putting yourself on the bench again
Potentially.
Saturday?
It's like I say, we're really bare bones just now. It's we'll be working hard from pretty much when I walk out of here to see if we can get some bodies in to help us, because it's just where we are just now. You know, you've got Ants on the bench today who's not really fit to go on, and obviously myself I'm never going to put myself on before one of the boys, so we definitely need some bodies in.
Wish you the best of luck, and we'll catch you on Saturday.
Cheers, thanks a lot.